Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing today? Make sure my mic is working. Okay, good. All right, guys, we are going to do farm reviews today. I know that everyone has been asking about farm reviews for like a really long time right now. So we're going to do some farm reviews today. So I can't promise that everyone that wants to get reviewed is going to get reviewed. I'm kind of going to do it on like a first come, first serve basis. So I already know one person that asked for their farm to be reviewed, and that was Litsa. So we are definitely going to start with Litsa for sure. Oh, I know she was first. She posted in Discord and in chat that she wanted to go first. So I already knew that it was going to be Litsa, like right off the bat. And then after that, you guys can fight it out. We'll go from there. It's kind of funny because I feel like sometimes when I do farm reviews, Prim, why are you not laying on your bed? Like everybody wants to get reviewed. And then like sometimes when I do farm reviews, like one person wants to get reviewed. I think sometimes you guys get a little scared. But you know I'm not going to be mean. Boop, I don't have any treats down here. And Logan isn't home. Guys, Logan ditched me for the weekend. Like he'll be sleeping at home. But he went to Dayton. For those of you guys that don't know Ohio, he went to Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, he ditched me. He went to Dayton. That's Dayton, right? Yeah. It's about an hour. I'll write it in the chat. He went to Dayton, Ohio, which I think is actually where Beth is originally from, I think, if I remember correctly. She's not in here for me to ask her, but I think that's where she's originally from, guys. So yeah, it's called Dayton. I know, it sounds like I'm saying I'm going Dayton. It really does sound like I'm saying I'm going Dayton. I did not name the town, okay? I did not name the town. Also, Paige, you're very, very sweet, by the way. Very sweet. But yeah, so he went to like a game tournament for a nerdy game that he plays. He is definitely married to me. He's not going dating, Mace. Oh my lord. He went to a town that is called Dayton. That sounds like dating. He's not dating anyone in Dayton. Also, YouTube changed YouTube. I don't even know how else to explain it. They like changed their their live studio thing, screen, whatever. It looks so different and it's kind of freaking me out because I don't like where stuff is like located. It's weird. Anyways, it's very, very weird. So Delwar, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. Okay. So we're going to get right to the point of the stream though. So Lisa, where are you at? She has to be in the stream. Also, why is my like screen so... Okay, hold on. I need to... Why are you not working? I don't know why I have... What does that even mean? What is true tone? Do I want that on? No. It's very like I'm making my iPad brighter, guys. It's like really dim. Okay, that's much better. It's not going to make a difference on your end, but on my end, yeah. So there's definitely a new update for YouTube, at least for me. So wait, are you saying my iOS is old still? Do I have an update that I haven't done yet? Normally I wait for CJ to give me the all clear on on my iOS updates, but it should be on for like automatic updates. Okay, so Litsa's here. So Litsa's easy to review because she's in my neighborhood and my game froze. Okay, now it's not frozen. Okay. So let's go find Litsa's farm. There we go. All right, guys. So we're gonna look at a pop-up first. Oh my gosh. Wait. So now that Joey's in here, is this worse for you, Litsa? Is this harder for me to do? Joey, I'm going to be reviewing Litsa's farm. This is actually kind of funny that this popped up first because it's like blocking me from seeing her screen, like my screen. So I can't actually see her. Are you guys in the same room or are you guys separate right now? I'm genuinely curious. Like now I want to know if they're watching in the same room on 2 different devices or not. Also, thank you to whoever is hitting the heart. It's very cute. What is this little weird number here? What is this? Engage with your audience. Okay, like I'm not engaging with my audience. Start a cute. Yeah, okay. So apparently, I don't know why they're pushing this, which is crazy to me, but like YouTube is like seriously pushing members only live streams. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's really good for like really, really, really big channels, but that seems kind of stinky to do like for like smaller channels. Okay, you are together. All right, cool, guys. We're going to review Litsa's farm. All right, we're going to zoom out. Oh, I can already tell that I'm going to like it. Well, good, Mace. I'm glad that you like to spam the hearts because at some point I'm going to do a YouTube. At some point, guys, I'm going to do a YouTube stream on TikTok. I'm going to do a live stream on TikTok. Yeah. Paige, I don't know why they have that. And like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm probably never going to do a members only live stream. All right, guys, let's see. I'm going to give me a second and I'm going to take in the whole farm first before I even say anything. Although technically I already said that I liked what I saw. So, but let me look at her entire farm first before I say anything. Mira, I'm going to do some farm reviews today. Okay, so let's see. I'm just gonna look around her farm really fast before I give any comments on anything. Okay. I want to go back there. And you guys know how I feel about certain things. So I'm kind of just gonna go through first and notice the little things that I like to notice. And I'm gonna go through slow because I don't want to miss anything. Oh man, I want to say something right now so bad, but I'm gonna keep my mouth shut real fast. How did you fit everything in? Okay. Okay, so first we're gonna start with a couple of things that I'm gonna start with this first of all, because Litsa, how did you do this? It's gotta be because you don't have your fields all in one section. I have questions. Are you ready to answer my questions? I have questions. So first question, Litsa, is do you have a weeding layout? Like, do you have a separate layout so you can wheat if you want to wheat? You do. Okay, that's fine. Then perfect. So this is like the layout that you keep on when you want everything to look really nice and pretty and all that kind of stuff. And then when you're actually like online and you're weeding or filling machines or whatever, then you have your layout. Then I need to give, I call mine my event layout, right? But like, I feel like we need to come up with a name for this, guys. We need to come up with names. See, I like the aesthetic layout. I like that for like the pretty layout. I think that's what we should call it. So we will have the aesthetic layout versus the what layout. Should it just be called the weeding layout? Or should we have like a cooler name for it? I like the aesthetic layout though. Like giving it two names. Ooh, your industrial layout. I also like practical layout too. But industrial layout is kind of fancy. I'm not gonna lie, industrial layout is kind of fancy. Like I call mine my event layout, but it's kind of boring. I like to call it that, right? But I kind of like, so our aesthetic layout and our industrial layout. Does anybody else have any suggestions for what we can call our non-aesthetic layout? We've got industrial layout and we've got a practical layout. Which I like the practical layout because, well, it's very practical. Okay, so since Lisa has her, I'll use her term, her industrial layout, it changes one of the things that I was going to say, because you guys know that I am a very, very, very big believer in that you should be able to harvest wheat, right? Because it's like a big portion of the game. Harvesting wheat to get your upgrade materials so that you can upgrade your silo and your barn and your land and all that kind of stuff, right? So for me, in my opinion, if Lisa didn't have a separate layout where she has all of her fields together so that she can wheat for that practical reasons, I would kind of mark it down, because I would say that it's not practical for the game. Yes, it's pretty, but it makes it hard to farm. And for me, like the best of both worlds is that it's pretty and you can farm easily. Okay, so overall as a whole, I think it all meshes really well together. My biggest issue when I decorate is I sometimes have a hard time letting everything blend. Whereas when you kind of go around the farm, every area just kind of nicely transitions into the next area, right? There's no like hard lines. There's no areas where like you're scrolling through and then you have like a bad transition. The way that she has her like pet houses, so like we'll use the donkeys here as an example. I didn't even see the bunnies. That's actually good because I didn't even notice it. The way that you're kind of going and just everything is sort of nicely transitioning into like one another, I really, really, really like. I also like too, and this is where I almost said something earlier. I'm going to skip the first thing that I saw, but I loved this. Sheila, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. You're so sweet. Thank you. Wait, Mace said it looks exactly what a farm is like. Well, yeah, I mean, obviously, real farms don't have, like bread makers and pie machines and all that kind of stuff on their land, right? But yes, close enough for sure. Close enough. Sheila, I really greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Oh, that is not my chat. There we go. I clicked and then my chat wasn't there. Whoa, how's it going? Okay, so as I was scrolling, so the first thing I saw was this area here, which I thought was so stinking cute. This is like perfect. Lisa, are these OG original trees or are these like voucher or coin trees? Shelly, since you are the second person that has asked me to look, if I miss somebody, I apologize. But Shelly, you'll be up after Lisa. So somebody remind me, guys, that Shelly, I'm gonna actually pin your comment temporarily so that it doesn't get lost. Okay, we're gonna pin you. Okay, hold on. So okay, so they are all voucher trees. I wasn't sure because if you look at like the old layouts, this is where you have a lot of the pine trees, but it's kind of great because it really does make it look like they're original trees. Your use of the pine trees is actually really good. It is actually really good. It's so green. Will you switch to putting in some of the will you switch to putting in some of the like fall trees? Like, or is this what will stay up? But I love her little camping area though, guys. It's very, very cute. And it's a really good use of like a bunch of the stuff that we've like you get for free, right? Like you can get you got this in like the Derby. The fox was not, was that Valley? Was that a deco pack? I don't remember where the fox was. But like the leaf or the rake with the leaves, like a bunch of the stuff with the swing and everything were free decos that you could get. So I really like a bunch of what you've used in this. Okay, but the area that like really stuck out to me, and like some might say, oh my gosh, that doesn't like blend in very well, except you'd be wrong. What I like is the fact that like this is so pink, like this machine, and then the birdhouse like is also very pink, obviously, and then the perfumery is also super, super colorful. I don't even, what deco is this with the seeds, like the planters and stuff? I don't remember that. I know I've seen it, but I don't know if I have it or not. Oh my gosh, Paige, I'm sorry. I did not run an ad. Did you leave and come back? That's probably why. I have this layout copied and switched some trees and some Halloween decos, yes, but it's not ready yet. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Well, guys, I really like how pink this area is back here, if I'm being honest. It's super cute. And I honestly really like how you're using like so many different decos in here. Because my problem is that I have all of these decorations, right? Like we have so many decos and they don't get used. They don't get used. Well, this is definitely an original tree. I should have known those were not original trees. I should have known. Oh, and Mace, you know what? I wasn't playing because I was in Japan. So I don't think I got that. Well, maybe I did. I'll have to go look. So I was actually playing some from Japan, but I don't remember like if I was. It's so crazy because like this whole screen is so different. There's like a clock that tells you how long you've been live on YouTube, and it's always been in the top left-hand corner of my stream, like of the screen on the YouTube studio screen. And now it's on the very top right. So I was like, where's my timer? And it's not there. Wait, now they have, yeah, they added buttons. They added a button that I can insert an ad. I can delay ads. I can create a highlight video. I don't know. They added all this stuff that I don't know what I'm supposed to do with. Anyways. Okay. So the other thing that I also really like, and I'm aware you guys are going to say, it does not blend into her design. The problem is, though, it's really hard to do that. It's really, really hard to incorporate what has been my biggest pet peeve when I've been decorating. Whether or not to chop down my trees, my fruit trees and my fruit bushes, right? When I was decorating like a couple months ago, one of like my big decorating streams, That is Prim. Yeah, you know what? I forgot to turn my light on. Hold on. I'll turn my light on because you're right. It does look like Gizmo. Hi. Hold on. Let's fix this. We're golden. Oh, 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 oh. By the way, I can't get golden out of my head. I literally can't. I know. Now she's gray. So Logan moved my big light. Anyways, okay. So you don't like you have no choice, guys. If you want to have fruit trees and bushes to make your products, you have to have a lot. Now, actually, funny enough, Lisa, you have more than I do. Because I have like 20 of each. But I really do like that you made like a cute little section. I've been trying to figure out how to make mine into cute little sections, and I kind of really like this, if I'm being honest. So, plus I like that it's across the street. So if you're looking at the main body of your farm, you can't see that. All of her pets are fed, guys. I know, Boob. I'm really sorry. I can go upstairs and get them. I can go upstairs and get them. So, all right, guys. So Shelly's going to be next and then Jai. So, guys, somebody remind me. Makes, I'm putting you in charge of that. Okay, and all her pets are fed. Guys, I don't know. I can't find any faults in here. What do you guys think? If you had to rate Lisa's farm out of 10, okay? 10 being the best farm you have ever seen in your entire lives. And 1 being the worst farm you've seen in your entire life, whatever. What do you think of Lisa's farm? Well, Mace, I knew you were going to say it was a 10. Joey said, wait, what is that? How many zeros is that? Is that 100,000? No, wait, is that 1,000,000 out of 10? Joey says it's 1,000,000 out of 10. So we have a 10, we have a 1,000,000, we have a 7, we have an 11, we have a 10. We have a 6. Wait. Mira says a solid 8. Okay, I like it. I'd say, wait, he had 5 because yours overflow with the deco and the fields. So, okay, wait. So Free Fire, you don't like all the deco? See, I don't think she has too much deco. Because I'll show you a farm that has too much deco. Well, Mira, the 10 out of 10 thing has become like a TikTok trend. Right? The 10 out of 10, whoa, you downgraded to a 9. Dang. What just happened? Joey went from a 1,000,000 to a 9. Lisa, what did you do? I mean, so I will disagree that it's overcrowded. I'm going to show you guys what an overcrowded farm looks like. Because I think we need to have a thing about what overcrowded is and what overcrowded is not. For sure. Because this is just using your space wisely, right? Like, this is using your space wisely and putting in really good decos and stuff like that. Let's find an overcrowded farm. We have to have a comparison. I personally think it's perfect. I mean, honestly, like, I really can't find anything wrong with it. Like, I really can't. Like, I can't find anything wrong with it. I mean, like, maybe the only thing I would say is you didn't use your space over here. So, like, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Wait, sorry. Paige, is yours super overcrowded? I want a good there. Let's see. Hold on, guys, because there used to be no, because I'm frozen again. I'm literally I'm frozen. Look how creepy that is. Guys, what? Look at my screen. What is happening right now? Well, I'm not reviewing anyone's farms because my screen is completely frozen. What is going on? I think I'm gonna have to force close. This is wild, guys. I don't even know what's happening. All right. What? I didn't even touch that. Guys, I never even touched my farm pass. No, I definitely have enough storage on my device. I don't keep anything on here. All right. That was weird. One of the people that were at the top of my list here, I don't know. Retta usually has a really good design up. Okay, so Retta's a bad example. Wait, Paige, what level are you? I want to show what real overcrowding looks like, guys. Like I want you to understand what real overcrowding is. Wilma is really annoying, Boop. 144. I'm assuming we are friends, yes? Huh? Why did Sam send me a friend request? He's in my neighborhood. I'm confused. By the way, you guys like my high ponytail today? Although it has kind of fallen down a little bit, but I did do a super high ponytail. And I did drive with my windows open earlier, unfortunately. So now I've got the little flyaways going on. Okay. So let's see. We're going to go to 144. I'm going to assume we actually are friends. What is... No, that's fine. That's fine. You said 144. What is... Oh, Paige. I don't know. Is it Paige's friend? Is it Paige's farm? So I want to find what you're talking about. You said you just have a deco section. No, but see, this isn't even what I'm talking about. This is not overcrowded either. I'm talking about, I gotta find one, guys. I really, really have to find one. Like I was gonna say, I'm like, girl, that is not overcrowded. If you want me to review you, have Mace put you on the list for sure. I can't believe I'm not able to find one farm that is overcrowded. I usually come across those all the time, and now I can't find a single one, really? Okay, so like, no, because this is not even that bad either. This is a little bit more. It's a little... Okay, actually, this is kind of a sort of an example. The thing is, though, is it's still kind of pretty, though. But, like, there's just, like, a lot going on. Do you see how there's just, like, a lot going on in here? There's just a lot, right? There's just a lot of stuff. And that doesn't necessarily mean that it's ugly. I actually think it's kind of cute. But, like, this would be a more... Wait... Okay, so the problem is, though, is that everyone has their own aesthetic that they like. So everyone has their own aesthetic that they're going to like. So no one's ever going to really agree on, like, that everyone's gonna like what everything looks like. Does that make sense? Which is why when I did my big deco challenge, I made sure that there were 3 of us that were judging. It was me and Robin and Who was it the first time? Camilla, the first time. And then when I did it the second time, it was me, CJ, and Chris, one of the CMs for Heyday. So that we had 3 different minds that all have different, because like me and Robin think things are think we like different things, which is really good. Yes, Sheila, for sure. And that's what I was trying to find, but I can't find that. So, Lisa, your farm is gorgeous. I would give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. Definitely. All right. So I'm going to unpin Shelly's comment because let's see, 227. Are we not friends, Shelly? I think we are. Also, guys, I don't know. I'm going to say no to the friend requests that I have currently in my inbox. If you send me one, I'm really sorry. Just send it again. Because those have been up for a while, and I want to keep it for people only in the stream. So 227. Let me go see if Shelly and I are friends. I feel like we are. What did you say your farm name was? You did not put your farm name in there. Let me see. Shelly, what's your farm name? Wait, did I really just reject Shelly? Wah, wah, wah. Okay, Nada, did Mace add you to his list? And guys, I will get to as many people as I can today. I cannot promise that I will get to everyone's though. I'm so sorry, Shelly. Okay, so I'm gonna accept ice because I saw that in there. My bad. I'm really sorry. Wait, hold on. Mira said she found an overcrowded farm, number 51 on the global boat leaderboard. All right, let's go check it out. While I'm waiting for Shelly to send me. Did you just go through the list? Because if you did, you're awesome sauce. Okay, let's see. See, oh, okay. Well, you know what? I've seen worse. I have seen way worse. This is just a ton of trees. Am I looking at the right farm, Mira? Wait, it's a username with a devil emoji. Okay, so I'm on the wrong one then. Oh, because I went to, that's my bad. I went to the friends ranking one and not the global one. That's my bad. Okay, I gotcha. All right. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This perfect. Oh, Lisa, you did. Okay, guys. This is too many decos. This is just indiscriminately just throwing every deco you have on your farm. And what's so funny to me, this is so interesting. Look how organized their machines are. You have like 2 different worlds here on this list, like in this farm. Look how organized their machines are, right? Their machines are chef's kissed organized, right? Then you go over here and it literally looks like the deco collection just vomited on their farm. 100%. I would 100% be overstimulated while trying to play this. There's way too much going on here. And this is probably one of those things where they bought the decos and they want to show off everything they've purchased, which I totally get that. And the reason I get that is because sometimes I say to myself, why did I spend $20 on that farm, like on that deco, for it to not be out on my farm? But this is an example of what over decorating is, not what Lisa has. Not what Lisa has. All right. Shelly. All right, perfection. Let's go to Shelly's farm. All right, and I'm gonna do so before I click into Shelly's farm, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did on Litsa's. I'm just gonna sit crisscross applesauce real fast first. Get all comfy in my chair. I'm going to look around Shelly's farm and not give any reactions, not say anything until I have looked all over her farm first. So let's go look at Shelly's. So I'm gonna look all over before I give any opinions on what I think. I will say though, I don't remember that one. Where is that from? Guys, where's the pig with the turkey feathers from? Why don't I remember that at all? I remember the fence, but I don't remember. I need to wear like a mask when I look at the farms, because I feel like I give too much away with my face. I feel like I give too much away with my face. I always forget about this deco. I always forget about this one. I'm like, how do you have another house? Okay, so Shelly, I'm gonna ask my questions like I did with Litsa. Is this your aesthetic layout? Or I mean, because I see that you do have your fields together. So do you just use the same layout for weeding, for like filling your machines, etc., or do you have a separate one that's for that? Bremy, how's it going? So we have a list going. So I will do basically as many as I can today, guys, and then whoever I don't get to today, because we've like, I can't believe it's already been 40 minutes, and I've only done 2 reviews. This is why I can never get through more than like 5 reviews. Yeah, there is a queue. So I'm just waiting for Shelly. Okay, so while Shelly is waiting for to answer me about her, if this is her like aesthetic layout or if she has a different one. Okay, I'm gonna talk about kind of like I did with Litsa, the stuff that stood out to me that I really, really liked. Okay, so first of all, I like that you have a whole Halloween theme going on here. I because it is October 11th and Halloween is in 3 weeks, and I love that you have that. So this is very cute. I like that you did a little spooky spooky cemetery. Very cute. And then I like that you have used, oh, I didn't even notice that, actually. I missed that earlier. I love that you used all the Dia de los Muertos, aka the Day of the Dead stuff, all in one little section. I love the spiders coming out from under the bed. It's so creepy. And then I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite part of your entire farm, guys. This right here, I'm trying to fit it into the screen so you can all like see it in one Make it a little bit smaller. Hold on. This right here, my favorite part of your farm. I just keep the same when it comes to that. I guess I keep changing it. Don't have a different one. No, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Especially because you already have all of your fields together. So, because for me, like, I do think it's really important to have the ability to weed. But I love this though. This is so cute. You did a really awesome job with your little like creepy like amusement. I would even I feel like I don't think I have any of these. I don't think I bought any of these, right? These were these deco packs, guys? I don't think I purchased any of these ones. These are not the ones that are in the I have not been paying attention because I have been so busy. Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. But they have the fences in here now, though. So cute. Fences are really cute. I don't know if I'm going to buy the fences, though, to be honest. Like, they're cute, but they're, like, just okay. But I feel like you could have gone even, like, bigger with your train ride amusement thing, like even made it darker. Would have looked really cool if it had been like even, I don't know, creepier, if that makes sense. But I love this, and I love the black roses just in general. They're just very cool. Now I will say that I really do like the fact that you incorporated like a little Thanksgiving theme in with it, because as you guys know, I was born on Thanksgiving, so this might be cheating a little bit because she has a Thanksgiving theme on here. Okay, so like if I had like a criticism for it, I would say that, and I do this all the time, so, and I always like get annoyed with myself for doing it, but like have it transition into each other more would make it even better. Like kind of having it, I think you know what I mean by that. Like just having it all transition from like one thing into another, instead of just having like distinct sections. Like if you had distinct sections like you do, there is a way to sort of like connect them, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, to transition it into each other. Yeah. So that's what I would do. So rather than having like, because you have some really cool sections, right? Like this section is awesome. This section is also awesome. I'm obsessed with this, right? There's not a lot, like this is cute, but it's kind of like just the decos out. There's not really like a, what's the word? Like a cohesiveness to it, if that makes sense. And like there's a couple of things where, I mean, these are stinking adorable, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. I love some of these decos though, man. They have done so good with some of these things. They really have. And I don't have all of them because I have not been purchasing and doing the event tasks as much. So yeah, for me, I would say do it so that it just kind of flows into it. Jai is next. Okay, sounds good. All right, so what do you guys give it? I am going to say, because I really like that a lot. What deco is that? Is that one of the Valley ones, guys? I do not remember that deco at all. At all. Ian, shake my head. That's why I opted out. Okay. I mean, it's definitely not a 2. Not even close. Free Fire says a 7. We're going very specific numbers here. We got a 6.6. Paul gives it a 6. That was from Greg's calendar. Yeah, I totally did not log on to get Greg's calendar. Yeah. I did not log on to get Greg's calendar. It's cute. All right. So for me, I would say, because I really do like the individual sections, I just wish it blended together. Like, I would say I would give it like, wait, Lisa said 7.9. Love that track. The track section is what like seriously like sells it. Well, actually, not even just the track section. The track section and this whole side right here. Like, if I was only judging it on like this section and the track, I'd give it like an 8. But if I'm judging it as a whole, I would say a 6.5. I know. You're allowed to not like something, Mephist. Ricky called it Gizmo, LOL. He said it reminded him of you. What? Sheila, get out. What the? It reminded him of me? I don't know if I'm supposed to be insulted or like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to feel right now. Oh my gosh. You guys. When's the next time he streams? Monday? I'm going to go in and give him so much crap. Guys, be there in Monday's stream because I am going to totally troll the crap out of Ricky in Monday's stream, guys. Be there. Be there because it is happening. I smart noob. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, no, it's happening, guys. Do not let me forget. If I'm not in his stream, you guys ping the crap out of me in my Discord server to get over into his stream, okay? Do not let me not be there. Just ping me until I come into the stream because I don't always get his notifications. But I'm gonna troll the crap out of him. It's gonna be legendary. You know what? I should convince him to let me join in voice chat with him in his stream. Oh my God, guys. No, listen. Nobody, whatever we talk about here right now, no one go and tell him. Y'all are sworn to secrecy. Okay, listen. I should message him and be like, hey, I would really love to talk to you about something in your stream on Monday. I would love... No. I know it wasn't an insult. I know it wasn't. But it'll still be so funny, though. I should be like, hey, listen, I really want to talk to you about something. Let me join. Let me come into VC into your stream on Monday. He's going to be so confused because he's going to be like, what do you want to talk about? The problem is that sometimes he watches my live streams back. So the problem is that sometimes he watches my live streams back. So if he watches this, he's going to know what I want. It'll be so funny. I'm just like, so I hear you think I look like one of the deck. Oh my gosh, it'd be so funny. I'm just gonna come in and be like, hey, Ricky, I have a bone to pick with you. And he's gonna be like, uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I should just cut this whole part out. I really should. I should just go into my stream and just cut this whole section out. The problem is if someone else comes in to watch this, they're going to be like, why does it feel like half of her stream is missing? Because you know if I go in and I say, hey, I have a bone to pick with you, he's going to be like, oh my God, what did I do? I should totally mess with him, guys. And then I should say, you should know what you did. Because he's going to freak out. He's going to not understand. He's not going to remember. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to know what I'm referring to. And so if I tell him, you know what you did, he's going to lose it. gonna be so funny. I wish it was like April 1st. It would be so great. Anyways, okay. All right, let's go to number 3 on my list. Who is Jai? And I haven't been in a stream in one of Ricky's streams in a while. My barn and silo are pretty big. Future hack. Barn is 12. It's technically 12 200 because I have the extra perk right now. So it's 12 200. I have the hiccups. And then my silo is 11 750. It is smaller. It is smaller. So I'll have to go and rewatch his own live. Okay, so Jai, are you still here? Paul with the soonish. Okay, level 105. Let's go find ya. And then, like I said, guys, whoever I don't get to today, Makes is gonna save the list, and the next time you'll be at the top. All right, so I'm gonna do exactly what I did before. And I'm gonna first just give myself a whole overview of their of their farm, and then I will talk about it. Okay. I need screws and you need pad. I can just give you screws, Lisa, for sure. I'm always willing. Wait, guys, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my God, guys, I'm so sorry. Okay. Woo, I had to go running. Went running up 2 flights of stairs. And then outside, hold on, I'll tell you what happened. You guys probably did not hear that, but there was a knock on my door. Okay, it was the post office. So Logan, when he left Japan, mailed back like 9 giant boxes of stuff that was like in his apartment. Things that he could not fit in his suitcase and stuff, everything like that. Well, the way Logan had it set up was that the boxes were getting delivered, and if nobody was here to sign for them, then they would just take them back, we had to like request redelivery, or we had to go to the post office and pick them up ourselves. So I heard the knock and I was like, oh my God, it's totally the post office. And I could see the white van out the window. So I was like, I went running. So this is now the third box that just got delivered. And I think there's 9 total. 8 or 9 total. So there's either 5 or 6 more left. Want me? Text Logan. Okay. And then he let me sign like a slip to say that they could just he could just leave the boxes behind, like on the steps. They'll be fine. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's try this again. I hate that UPS does that crap without even trying the door. You mean like just leaving? Like but this was a specific circumstance though, Ian. They were sent in such a way where they had to be signed for though. So like normally they would just leave a package behind. Like UPS does a delivery, they just leave it on there on the stairs. You know what I mean? Whereas this, I don't know, it was like a Japan Post thing that they were set so that they had to be signed for, and we just don't want to do that. So anyways, okay. Because it's kind of a pain to have to go to the stinking post office. All right. So let me start looking at Jai Mango's farm. And again, like I said, I'm going to look at it first before I give my feedback. Okay. So first things first. Fire your farm animals need to be fed. Your pets are starving. It's okay if they're asleep and you don't want to wake them up. Free fire. I can't tell if you're trolling or you know this other person. That's the second most beautiful farm I've ever saw. 1,000 is my rate. Yours, Jen, is number 1. Oh. Well, if you think my farm is number 1, I think you might need glasses. You might need some glasses, to be honest. I don't want the horses or pets on my farm anymore. Jai, why? Okay, well, unfortunately, you don't really have a choice in that matter. You don't really have a choice in that matter. So funny enough, your farm actually reminds me a lot like mine because, I mean, yes, you're a lower level, so you have less fields, right? But it reminds me a lot like mine. You have all your fields together and you kind of did like a little enclosure to make it like, you know, some aesthetically pleasing things. And then, you know, you have like your animal pens. I like my, you know, I kind of like mine together, right? Like in a line or like just grouped nicely. And then you have do you have your machines in level order the way that I do as well? I believe you do. No, not quite. Because you have your candy machine down here and the candy makers earlier. But it does look like you have some of them in order. Okay, why do you have some in order and some not? I'm just curious. That doesn't change my like rating of your farm, but I am curious as to why level order on the right. Then I just put the machines next to them. Put a related machine next to them on the left. Okay. I gotcha. No, that's all good. I mean, that's a smart way to do it, right? Because you have to do it however is easier for you to fill your machines. And so does this serve as like your overall layout then? So like, is this the layout that you always have, or is this your, to use Litsa's words, your industrial layout? Do you have like a quote unquote aesthetic layout, or is this just like your whole thing? Shelly, I don't think I've ever actually been in one of his food street streams. It is a great machine layout, for sure. Brummy, I love that. I love that. I love doing like, that was like the whole reason like the wheat bread challenge was so fun, right? I love doing that stuff. Okay, so Jai, I will say, here's what I'm going to say about your farm. It is a really clean, like, it is just a very clean, organized, like, pretty much perfect layout for, like, just farming, right? So, like, doing events and just playing the derby and you know, like all that kind of stuff, right? Is a super clean layout. I can see the way that you have like some of your stuff. I bet you could do a really good aesthetic layout. So I'm going to consider this an industrial layout, because to me this is not an aesthetic layout. So as far as for the industrial layout, I mean, it's basically perfect. Everything is super organized, super clean, laid out really great. But like it's not an aesthetic layout. Does that make sense? But like for an industrial layout, perfection. So it is very cute for an industrial layout for sure. 100%. Because like it's not just like how I've had mine in the past where it's literally just been like nothing, right? So if I'm gonna grade this for the industrial layout of it, I would give it a 9 out of 10, 100%. So yes, yeah. So Brummy, we were talking about earlier on in the stream, and I kind of like how you call it that, Litsa. I'm going to consider two different things: the aesthetic layout, and we're going to have an industrial layout. That's what we should coin that, guys. I really do like that. I really like that. I think I'm going to stop calling mine my event layout and call it my industrial layout. I really like it. But yeah, for that, I would give it a 9 out of 10 for sure. I would have actually given it a 10 out of 10 for an industrial layout. If you actually had everybody fed, if you had wheat or something practical in your fields, if your animals were all fed, and if your pets were all fed, I would have probably given it like pretty close to a 10 out of 10. So just for like the practicalness of the industrial of it. I set my aesthetic layout just in case I'll be rated, but I really use it. I low-key like industrial and practicality over aesthetic. I mean, Mace, the problem with me is I want to do both. Yes, 100% Jai, and you definitely achieved that for sure. This is how I used to do my farms. I've only just started with the aesthetic layouts. I wish that there was a way to achieve both, which I've tried to do. And I have not achieved that yet. I'm not going to give up. Maybe that should be like one of our next streams for me to try and figure out how to do and industrially aesthetic layout. Well, aesthetic, more like post-Chernobyl patches. What? Anyways, Jai, great job. All right, who's up next? Who do we got next? Wait, the path? Did I miss the path to the boat? Hold on, because I just saw what Lisa said. 105, right? We're quickly going back while Mace tells me who it is. Oh, yeah. No. I saw that. It is very cute. I really liked it a lot. Yeah, no, it is very cute. I love these paths. So. All right, Free Fire. Next on the list, what level are you? Make sure I have your levels, guys, and your farm names so I can find you more easily. No, you're fine. Why are you sorry about that? There is nothing wrong with 63. Oh, no, I have to scroll for longer, though. Is that why you were saying sorry? Because I have to scroll further down. I do wish it would let us sort between both. Oh, you're ice, right? I think you're ice. By the way, guys, Candace has no meow. So Candace is sick. Again. She is our problem child. We took her to the vet yesterday. She has an upper respiratory infection. I already knew she did. I mean, I've had cats long enough to know what an upper respiratory infection looks like. My farm name's collapsed, level 140, and I'm in your hood. I am not going to play favorites, mister. I am not. No, Brummy, what? Yeah, so guys, she has no meow. She opens her mouth and no sound comes out. It is, I cried. I was legitimately crying. So, all right. So I'm going to do what I did again for everybody else. And I'm going to look at the farm first before I make any comments or judgments or anything like that. Guys, where were these from? Were these from the catalog? Like, how did I not get them? Oh, they're still in the catalog right now. That's why. Okay. Because I was going to say, I'm like, how did I not see those? That's fine. Yeah, so I need to get me some more hats. More hats. Yeah, I have not been paying attention. So I just need to get me some more hats is all. Okay. I didn't play last week. It's funny because I want to say something, but I have to wait. Okay, and you don't have your land open over there. That's totally fine. Okay, so first things first. This is so clean right here. Like, this is so organized and so clean and laid out so well. And I like that you used the white fences. I like that you used the limestone paths. It's just like so easy to work and all that kind of stuff, right? So love how clean this is. Your poor sheepies love their sombreros, but it is not enough to keep them warm. They need to be fed, guys. No, Mace, I know that with the creepy paths. I'm not that out of the loop. I'm not that out of the loop. So yeah, make sure your pets, or not your pets, your farm animals are fed, guys. Make sure they're fed. Okay. This is very cute. This is very cute. So like one things I will say though, at level 63, be careful about spending too many coins on decorations. Because the machines are gonna get very, very expensive, like now, basically. Or do you have Ice? Do you currently have? Okay, and do you have all of your machines as well? I don't know if you have all your machines currently, but I do think it's cute. You're kind of like geometric, we'll call it, design with your like I personally wouldn't make this probably, but like it is a very cute design though. I like that your fields are together. Okay, so like I like that you're using the stuff that you purchased, like from the catalog. But I definitely think you could organize this area back here better. Like if you, for instance, if you moved this stuff here, like all your Halloween stuff that's in this section, right? In the middle here. If you moved it over to this side over here and you incorporated in like you could incorporate in the bee tree and then your nectar bushes and then like your black roses and even your these lilies, I forget what those ones are. You could make a really cool design by using your paths here to connect all this stuff together. So I definitely think that you could just move these things over to this side and connect everything with like your paths. If you did that, I think it would look really cool. Because otherwise it's just, you just put the decorations out. Do you know what I mean? Like they're just there. And it's cool that you can see them, but like what exactly are they doing? And I can see you, like I know you can make, you clearly have creativity in you because look how cool that is. Right? Like this is really cool. Can I give you a challenge then? Can I challenge you to do that? And then I want to see are you on my Discord server? So that's my challenge to you. And then actually, Shelly, if you're still here too, can I challenge you to make your thing flow? And Lisa, I want more Halloween in your layout. Even though it was like, I really liked it. Because I was going to say, once you do it, if you do it, you can post a picture, like take a screenshot and post a picture in my server. So that's my challenge to you. I want to see that. You have so many of those paths. I love those paths. And then your H's are wait, are these all A's? Oh no, there's H's as well. This is so funny, but why do you have these down here? Is it just because you got them all and you just wanted to put them out? And I feel like, guys, I need a challenge for myself that is going to use all of the deco that I have. I don't even think I can fit it all on my farm. That's the problem. And I think it would be way overkill. Is that not even all of them? I didn't get any of them. I guess I'm a little confused as to why. Yeah, but I don't understand why they gave us all those. Shelly, of course. I mean, that's the thing is about decorating is that it stresses me out. And I'm very slow. I am very slow with decorating, which is like, I can't do what Ricky does. He's so good at just spending an entire stream and doing a full layout. I don't know how he accomplishes that. I really don't. I don't know how he accomplishes that. Stresses, meow. It does. It really does. Like, I feel like maybe one stream I need to have him in my stream on voice chat, and he can help me decorate. He usually does a really good job. Now, I'm a good decorator too. It just stresses me out though. And the fact that he can just do it all in one sit down like that, don't get it. Yeah. Okay. So when he's decorating, is he chatting a lot, or is he just like, as you guys say, just locked in? Okay. So anyways, so guys, what do you guys think of Ice's farm? So Free Fire, unfortunately, I don't usually, well, I don't sell to individual people in streams. And the reason why is because you won't get what I'm trying to sell you. So you won't get what I'm trying to sell you. Other people will get it. So like sometimes I'll just do a big sale, but then you might not get anything either. So I don't usually do it. So May says 7 out of 10. Mira says 7.5 out of 10 clean. Now you changed it to a 6-7? I'm so lost. Ricky sings and hums while decorating? Yeah, I know. I want to know what 6-7 is. Nada says a 7 out of 10. Okay, so I would definitely, I think I agree with that. I think I'm going to go with the consensus. I'm going to say a 7 out of 10. There are some things I don't like, so, but otherwise it's like very clean. And there are a lot of things that I do like. So I would say 7 out of 10. Wait, I hate the humming. It makes me leave every time. What if, what if I started singing? Ian. What if I started singing, I was a ghost, I was alone. Oh, oh. I can't do the Korean part. Someone needs to know what song I just started singing. If not, I quit. Okay, but you singing and Ricky singing or humming is two different things. Also, I can't sing as high as she does. So I usually just take it down an octave. Going up, up, up. It's our moment. You're together, we're glowing. Gonna be golden. I can't sing as high as she does, by the way. Don't even try and get me to do that. Just FYI. But that song is so good and it's stuck in my head everywhere I go. It is golden. Wait. You haven't yet? It's so good. Guys, we should do a K-pop Demon Hunters in Discord. He's got triple platinum in my house. What about Soda Pop? Last time I was in Ricky's stream, he was signing. Oh, singing? You said signing, by the way, which is really funny. Watermelon sugar over and over. Oh my gosh. song, first of all, is so funny to me. Oh, poor Ricky. Poor Ricky, guys. All right, who's up next? Let's get another one in here. The song that oh my god, what's the name of it? The song, let's see if you guys know it. Hold on. The song that I've been obsessed with singing recently. Let's see how good you guys are, okay? Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy whirl. You guys know it? He could be that boy. It's not Taylor Swift, but I'm not that girl. Nobody? Really? Come on, people. It is not the sound of silence. If Celia were here, instantaneously. Guys, I'm so disappointed right now. So disappointed right now. Don't dream too far. Yes. Brahmi for the win. Brahmi for the win. I am obsessed with that song recently. I don't know why. Yes, from Wicked, guys. So good. You prefer the sound of silence. Are you talking about actual silence? Or are you talking about The Sound of Silence, the song by Simon and Garfunkel? Do you even know who Simon and Garfunkel are? You're probably way too young for that. Rude, Ian. Bye. I mean, Defying Gravity is like... Yes, I agree with that, Joy. But like, Defying Gravity is like in its own universe by itself, because that song is so good. It's Hello Darkness, my old friend. Get the lyrics right, Mace. Hello darkness, my old friend. Something, something to see you again. Mama says, I do, but I'm old. So I actually sang that song, Sound of Silence, when I was in middle school, for like a chorus concert, like with my chorus class. And I remember it was really fun. It was very fun. Okay, who's next, guys? Mace, who's up next? Is that what it is? I've come to talk to you with you again. I've come to talk with you again. Na 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 na. Da na 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 na. Da 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 da. 'Cause it was the sound of silence. I don't know. I know the tune. I just don't remember all the words, though. Okay. Nada, are you here still? So, guys, I'm only going to do the reviews if you're in chat. I think she's still here because I thought I saw her not that long ago. I'm a hungry girl. Sweet. All right, Nada, remind me your level, please. And I am just going to respond to a text message super quickly. Okay. Wait, you've not watched what yet? Wicked? Do you live under a rock? I had to do 200 lines of repeated sounds of silence because of talking in class. Prummy, stop. Are you serious? Ash, thank you very much for subscribing. I greatly appreciate that. All right, Nada, but I don't remember your level. Jen, have you heard Disturbed doing Sound of Silence? It gives me chills every time I hear it. No, I don't think so, Sheila. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look it up right now. I don't have my hearing aids in today, guys, because Lefty did not charge last night. So it's currently upstairs on... I'm pulling it up for later. Okay, I got it. I'm going to pull it up so that I can just pause it. Okay, perfect. All right, I got it on my phone so I can watch it later. Yeah, but Brummy, why is that like so cute though? My screen is frozen on your shocked face. Oh my gosh. Hilarious. 235. No, we weren't. Oh, that's right. Because you're the whole thing with your farm, right? I was saying, I'm like, Nada, we have always been friends. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing that I do. I'm gonna give it a look, and then I will give my opinion after I have looked the entire farm over. It is so hard though to not like give my opinions while I'm scrolling through though. Nada, I already have a question, but I can't ask it of you until I have looked through, because those are the rules I've made for myself. Prim is making weird noises over there while she cleans herself. Okay, let's go over to the other side. Okay, well, I just answered one of my questions that I was going to ask Nada. But I'm still going to ask it though, Nada, as soon as I'm done looking. Okay, so Nada, my first question is, why are 3 of your smelters here and the other 2 over here? Genuine question. I thought I only had 3 at first, so I was a little confused. Wait, I don't have a Twitch mod right now. Hold on. Mira, I'm gonna delete your message just because we have to keep it PG. Oh, it's so funny. Bad smelters in timeout. Okay, that's a great answer. That's not even Nada's answer, but that was so funny though. Mira, it's totally fine. I think it's hilarious, by the way, that like didn't get filtered out. But no, but Nada, for reals though, what happened that you have the 2 over there and the 3 over here? I thought you didn't have any. Like, I thought you were missing them for a second. Okay. So, first things first. Obsessed. This is adorable. Like, I'm obsessed with this. This is so stinking cute. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I love that. I love how many of the bee boxes you have, first of all. I'm a little jealous. I don't have. Do I have that? I did not realize the butterflies look like that on that. I'm pretty sure I do, because that was a farm pass deco, right? Oh my god, the butterflies are adorable on that. Anyways, no, this is cute. I'm obsessed with your bee area. You talk like the average Brit in your head. Very nice. They were there, but when I did the new sleeping cat, I re-put them like this. Ah, okay. But I love the smelter beside the mine. Yes. I mean, for me, I feel like that's where they should be, but yeah. Wait, what's sleeping cat? I must be missing something. You know what's kind of cool though, Nada? Kind of like how you have this tree in front of the mine. It made it look like the leaves were coming out of the mine for a second. Okay. So like this whole side is really good. So my other question to you though is this like the layout you use for everything? Or do you have a layout where you have like your wheat fields together so you can wheat? And like your machines together so that makes it easier to fill machines. Because where are your machines? Oh, along the back. Oh, I didn't even realize they were hiding back there. I hear voices outside my window. I don't know, it's daytime, so it really doesn't matter. It's probably someone walking their dog, but like, I hear voices outside my window. Like, just talking really quietly. I don't see anybody though. And I don't have my hearing aids in, which means that they can't be very far away because I wouldn't be able to hear them. But I absolutely hear a dude talking. But I don't see anybody. Because I'm going to look out my window. Hold on, be right back. Okay, I think it might be someone's car radio. No, Logan is not back from dating. Oh my god. Maze, people are going to think that Logan went on a date. Although he did have a date yesterday with his brother and his father. And my little niece. So cute. They went golfing. Okay. And then the others section. Wait, I said this already, right? Yeah. This whole. Oh, wait. Did Nada answer me? No, this is for Halloween only. I have another layout for weeding and trees. Okay, perfect. Perfect, Nada. That's the answer to my question. So this is your Halloween aesthetic, like pretty design layout. Beautiful. This is so good over here. Like this whole section on the left side, it came out so good. And even like here with your fields, came out so cute. And like I said, I love your bee area. So the only thing that I would say if I had criticisms is I feel like there's a little too much going on. What's with all the weird sounds today? Now it sounds like someone is hammering outside. It's not someone knocking at my front door. I don't know what's going on right now, guys. I really don't. I can hear all these sounds. Okay, yeah. So like a little bit too much going on over here for my personal taste. That's so cute. The maze is so cute with the pink trees too. It's so cute. And I still like how, even though this is your aesthetic layout, I like that your machines are still organized, by the way. I do like how your machines are still organized. And then this, which I started to say and then got distracted, it's really cool. It's like, guys, if you like relax your eyes and stare at it, kind of like, it's like this weird geometric pattern. You can't like, but like relax your eyes and look at it. And don't like super duper stare like into it, but just relax them. And it looks even cooler if you do that. Like it looks even cooler if you do that. And I honestly, the way that you have this around your animal pens is so creative, Nada. Did you come up with this by yourself or did you see this? Like, does someone else have this? I mean, I don't care either way. I'm just curious. I mean, so Yash. Guys, we're gonna be nice. You don't have to like someone else's farm, but if you don't, then you should keep it to yourself. Because how would you like it if I came over to your farm and told you that your farm was a piece of crap? You wouldn't. Nobody wants that when you put in lots of hard work on your own farm. So, as my mom used to always say to me, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Anyways, yeah, I absolutely love this. Yeah, it really came out so good. Like, it's super creative, and I love the way that the trees are with everything like this. It just looks really cool. Okay. So, guys, what do we think of Nada's farm? So, Nada, so for me, I would say, I mean, I love this side over here. It looks so good. And I am obsessed with the bee area. The bee area is so cute, and I love the animal pen area. So the only criticism that I would have would be that I personally just think that there's too much deco in this one, like in this section within here. Okay, so Yash. What did I just say, man? Nada. You know you got that beautiful little timeout button there by you, right? Feel free to use it, girl. All right, hold on. My chat closed out. Okay. That's a Muppet line as well. Mace, I would never. Even if it was. All right, so Concave says 8 out of 10. Wait, that line is from Disney's Robin Hood. What? I'm so confused right now. Josh says 10 out of 10. Sing it says an 8. Wait, Nada. Is that what you were going for? That they're for butterflies? I didn't even clock that. I didn't even clock that though. Daisy! Daisy, have you streamed yet since you've been home? I don't think so, right? Or did I miss it? Guys, Daisy is back from her Japan adventure. Daisy, I looked at your pictures on Facebook. You should do a slideshow in your stream. Because I need to do a slideshow in my stream. So guys, I think it's funny because I saw it when I saw your pictures on Facebook, I was like, okay, A, that was really smart that she posted those there. And B, I really need to show people my pictures. And I think that the easiest way to do it is going to be to do a slideshow. So if you're not already doing that, you definitely need to do a slideshow because you gave me the idea to do a slideshow from me seeing your pictures on Facebook. All right, so Nada, I would say for you, the only section really that I'm not a huge fan of is just this. So I mean, I would probably give you like also like an 8 out of 10, honestly. Nice, excellent, Daisy. How many did you take? Brummy, have a good night. I know, Daisy, the time zones are stinky. Wait, so Daisy, what time? When are you streaming? Because I want to see your pictures. But I guess I can always go back and watch your stream too, though. So when you say tonight, like, do you mean like, I don't know, tell me in Eastern time, because I'm not smart enough to figure out what time you stream. Wait a minute, no, because I got your notification, though. Hold on, if I go to your actual... Together we're golden. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on, I'm just going right to your channel because am I going crazy? Didn't you schedule a stream? Yeah, okay, I knew you scheduled a stream. Oh my gosh. I knew I wasn't going nuts. I knew I saw this pop up on, how do I share this? Share. Okay. This is great. So it's 7 p.m. for me, guys. Yeah, it's 7 p.m. my time. Okay, I knew I was not going crazy. Yeah, because I got the notification for it. And I was like, okay, I know I got a notification for this. Okay, hold on. Guys, if you're not already subscribed to Daisy's stream, did that not work? Okay. That is the link directly to her live stream that starts in like 4:30, 5:30, 6:30, like 3.5 hours from now. If you click on that link, it's going to tell you when it starts in your time zone. And if you're not already subscribed to her channel, you need to subscribe because if you don't, then I'm mad at you. That's what it comes down to. You don't want, do you want this face to be mad at you? Look at that face. Do not disappoint that cat. Do not disappoint her. You do not want the disappointment from Prim. Okay? Do not disappoint Prim. She will skippity pap you while you sleep. Okay? That's what she does to me. Comes over. Smacks me in the nose, smacks me in the nose. Wake up, mom. Smack, smack, smack with her little paw. And then I have to lift the covers up so she can go underneath the covers because she's cold. Why is your cat mad at you? All right, well, Nada, excellent job. Nada, I'm going to give you a challenge then. Like I gave everybody else a challenge so far that I did. I feel like I'm not even that great of a decorator and I'm here giving you guys challenges. You guys just tell me to shut it. Nada, I want you to... Only if you want to. Maybe redo your little Halloween section in the middle here. That's the only part that I'm not a huge fan of. That is my Nita hat. Yeah, and you guys know, hold on a second. You guys want to hear a funny story? I don't know if I've even ever shown this on stream. Okay. This is actual wheat. Like this is real dried wheat, guys. Where's my stupid camera? Look, this is real dried wheat, okay? Like it grows in the ground like this. This is actual dried wheat, okay? Look, you can see maybe if my, okay. Does anybody remember where this came from? And this, if I touch this right now, it might actually crumble. And then you can't see this. Hold on. It says "Weeding is Life" on it. The tag says "Weeding is Life." Oh, it has a little bit of a wheat. It has a little bit of a smell to it. It kind of smells like straw. Yes, Daisy. Nice memory. I didn't even realize it was here. I gotta put that in the better box. Yeah. But guys, do you know the story though? No, it did not come from my work. Do you know the story behind that though? Her and her husband. So Chris was driving with her husband, right? Her husband was driving, okay? And they were on like a country road. And she literally yelled at him and was like, Jen, pull over, pull over, pull over. I know. Daisy, I need to get someone to design stuff for me though. And then I definitely need to, for sure. So she yelled at him to pull over, and she literally, on like the side of the road, ran into the field of wheat and just like, I don't even know what she had. If she had, I think she had scissors on her. And she just literally just cut someone's wheat in their field. Is that not so funny? Thanks, Jen, for the fun stream. Send me a message in Discord after you listen to the Disturb. Yes, I definitely will, for sure. Yes, you have a great rest of your weekend, Sheila. I'm definitely going to do that, 100%. 100%. I don't know. Doesn't everybody carry scissors in their car? I don't think I have scissors in my car. Guys, Celia would have gotten, I was talking about you earlier. So guys, we're gonna do one more farm review. So Mace, who's the next person on the list? I brought you up earlier because I started to sing. You for reals have scissors in your car? I can't tell if you're messing with me or not. Because I started to sing a song earlier and I was like, so you would have known this instantly. You did not know it, Ian. You're so full of baloney. You did not say it. The first person that said it was Brummy, and then one other person said, wait, who said what it was from? Someone said what it was from. You guys want to see if Celia's going to know it on like the first line? All right, let's see how good she is, guys. I'm just going to sing the first 4 words, the first line, and then we'll see if she gets it. Okay, ready? Okay, hold on. Hands touch, eyes meet. That's it. That's all she gets. That's all she gets. And I guarantee you she knows what it is, guys. And if she doesn't, fired. Yeah, see, look, she already said easy. I had to sing like a bunch of it. We have not seen Pages yet. Yep. New single dropping, Ian. Eyes Need by Taylor Swift. That's right. It was Wilma who said Wicked. Yep. Yeah. Another girl from Wicked. Yes. Listen. All right, guys. So Paige is going to be the last person that I review. Paige, remind me what level you were. I do not remember. And then Mace, how many people are left on that list? Who the heck is this dude? Hold on. It looks like he's wearing like a firefighter shirt. No. What? I want to know what this dude is doing out there. Oh, Lord, don't come up my stairs. Oh, he's wearing an Ohio State shirt. That's not firefighters. Oh, good, he walked away. Bye. Bye, Felicia. I have no idea what your name is. EFAT? I don't know. But thank you very much for the follow. I don't have chocolate ice cream, or I do, but I don't sell stuff in stream. Okay. Oh, 144. Okay, Paige, do you still want me to review your farm? I don't need to. 10 more people. Okay, so Mace. Did you write it down? Okay, you did. Will you DM that to me, pretty please? So unfortunately, I don't sell in stream, because why is that allowing? Oh my gosh, so weird. Because other people will get it. You thought the queue was 144? Oh my god, could you imagine? I would cry. I would cry. All right. So we're gonna go to Paige. All right, Paige. All right, so I'm gonna do the same thing that I did earlier, where I am going to look through first, and then I will give my opinion afterwards. I ordered the Glinda and Alphabet Lego brickheads because they're on sale now. I saw those. I don't know. I didn't like them as much though. Celia. But to be fair though, I don't like the brickheads in general. Like I never bought any of the Harry Potter ones. So, well, it won't be next stream, Ian. Like I won't do reviews next stream. Like we'll save that list and then we'll do it like maybe the one after that or something like that, but it won't be next stream because I'm not going to just do reviews like nonstop, right? All right, so I'm gonna go through here and look at Paige's farm in its entirety before I say anything. Okay, so Paige, my question to you, which I've asked for everybody else as well, is this like your main layout, or do you I want to see your farm in 4 weeks then, Ian? Oh my gosh. Oh, you do? Celia, who do you have? Like what's the like tell me who you have. You can also DM me too if you don't want to post it here. Oh, black trees would be actually very cool. Okay, so is this like the how do I see 18 brickheads in your apartment? Are they out or did you just get them? Same layout, just change the deco area every month. Okay. Totally cool. All right. So I think that I'm going to start with my criticism because I basically only have one. So the only thing that I will say, let me just see if I missed anything that I wanted to complain about, but I don't think I do. Okay. So the only thing that I'm going to say is, like, literally the only thing I can find that I have as a quote unquote criticism is that you're not decorated over here and that's it. If you did a deco section on this side, right, using all your green space that you have available over here, taking your fields, right, so using your fields and surrounding it with the pets, like, your farm would be basically a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. That's literally that's the only thing that I can pick on your farm, honestly. Because, like, otherwise, this is so good. Do you have a lot of deco down? 100%. Is it too much? Definitely not. It is, like, perfectly, like, spaced out with, like, the use of, like, paths. The color scheme, the way that you have the purple with the green, and then, like, little splashes of orange. I have some other colors in here, but for the most part, that's what it is. Like, throughout, the way that it matches with, like, the house, and, you know, like, the truck and the roadside stand and everything like that, like, just the color scheme is really good. Maybe a few more dead trees? Maybe? If I had to find something to critique? And then I would say, you know what? You know what would make it even better? And this is really just like an aesthetic thing. You need more trees around your animal pens. No, definitely not too many trees for a farm. You cannot have too many trees. I am totally fine if it looks like Mother Nature vomited on your farm. Wally, Eve, ER, Russell. Who's Russell? Kevin and Carl. Oh, Russell, Kevin, and Carl from Up. Tom and Jerry, Stitch. Joy Status Anxiety, okay. Goofy, Pluto, Dumbo, and Donald Duck. I had no idea you had all those. I mean, I would stick with, like, your fall theme, honestly. Like, I would add in, like, more purple, some of, like, the orange trees, some of the yellow trees, like the ones that are like this, right? And the different colors. And I think that it would look incredible. Because remember, you don't have to see your animals, right? Like, they can be slightly covered up. That would be my only thing. I never think there's enough trees, if I'm being honest. Yes. Oh, yeah, and throw in dead trees in there for sure. The orange trees, which are what these are, like, having them in with your pens would look so, so good. Love that. And then, I'm not even kidding, I would love to see you, because, like, I can tell you're a really good decorator. Like, I can tell that you're a really good decorator. Like, guys, doesn't this kind of remind you of, like, stuff that Chris does? And, like, Beth and everything? Don't you think? Right, exactly. You use the helpers. Oh my gosh, Josh, the dead blueberry trees will look amazing. Oh, so yeah, that's why I never saw them when I was there. So you got all these within the last year? 81. It is. It's so good. And, like, Beth and stuff, it's so good. I feel like you could seriously give Chris and Beth, like, a run for their money. I'm not even kidding. A deco off page, like, if you don't have the coins for it, you know, don't go crazy or whatever. Or if you don't have the vouchers, like, but I would love to see you do a field design. So where your fields are kept together, right? But you incorporate your pets in somehow with, like, other trees and greenery and stuff like that. You don't know who Chris is. So that's easy enough to remedy. Chris is in my neighborhood. So let's see what Chris has going on right now. So, oh yeah, so Chris has a layout on here too. Yeah, so this is Chris. And this is not even her best work. Like, at all. And it's still awesome. Oh, yeah, but see, this is what I'm talking about. Look at this. Now, this is insane. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This is what I need to do. Oh my gosh, Chris. That's so good. It's so good. It's so good. She does usually do a fall and then a Halloween theme. She loves to decorate. So, I mean, Mira, you send every boat you can send. Like, don't let a boat sail away without sending it off with filled with food. Take advantage of like truck events with vouchers, spin your wheel, like all that kind of stuff. Now you need to tell me how the heck I have 100 million coins. The Stala, it's because I'm level 432. That's honestly the only reason. So, I mean, legitimately. And I actually, for my level, should have way more coins. Other people that are my level have 5 times what I have, at least. So it's just, yeah, it's just because I've been playing for like what 11 years now, 12 years. So and because I'm level 432. I think, Wilma, are you still here? Don't you have more coins than I do? I think Wilma has more coins than me. I can't remember though. So, but anyways, all right, guys. Well, this was fun. So who is the next person on my list, Mace? Is it Wilma? So she'll be first next time then. So the next time that so Wilma, how many coins do you have? So the next time that I do a review stream, guys, I will let you all know ahead of time. So I can make sure that you're in the streams, okay? No, Celia. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, Mace, I don't know what the event is for Wednesday night yet. Okay, so you have 200 million and you're level 3. What level are you? 3 something, right? I mean, Mira, don't worry about it if you don't. Like, you're on the list, and I'll just make sure if you're skipped, you're not there, I'll get to you the next time you're in there. Does that make sense? So don't worry about that too much. 394. Wilma, you're so close to 400. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. That's so fun. Wilma, you should live stream when you're really close to 400. It'd be so awesome. LaSalle, you can do a lot with the 200 diamonds. Making sure certain machines have like their maxed out with slots. You know, I mean, I wouldn't recommend you buy Deco. My first thing is making sure your machines are maxed out with their slots. Like certain ones, dairy, sugar, bakery, barbecue. So, oh yeah, Wilma, you will definitely get there for sure. It does get real hard though after 400. So, all right, guys, I love you all so much. I'm gonna go make something to eat and then I'm gonna go out. So Logan went out, I'm going out. I'm not staying home all night crying. So, all right, guys, I love you all, and I will see you on Wednesday night, and I will probably see you in Ricky's stream on Monday night as well. So, where I hope to troll Ricky. All right, love you guys. Happy farming. Weeding is life.